Hi again, boys and girls. All right, here we are. We're going to finish up our math now. And as you can see, I have my camera. It's actually on my whiteboard, so you'll see my hands a little bit while I'm talking in the lesson and moving some things around and writing, and you'll be writing with me. Before we get started, I want to make sure you have everything you need, okay? So make sure you have your whiteboard. You have your dry erase marker. You have something to erase with. Remember, we can use an old sock, we can use a paper towel, a tissue, anything you have. Okay. You need your red and yellow counters. You need a pencil. And you need the math workbook that says topic A on it. Make sure it's the one with the big A on the front, okay? All right, make sure you pause me if you have to go run and grab some of that stuff, okay? All right. So today in math, we are going to work with some number bonds, okay? And this is the statement that I want you to be able to say, I can do that by the end of today. And if you can't, we will keep practicing, so don't worry. It says, I can use a number bond to show two parts make a whole. And I made the word parts blue and the word whole red because they're very important words that we're going to use all the time in first grade. Okay, so I'll read it one more time. I can use a number bond to show two parts make a whole. Okay, so some of you might be saying, number bonds, I remember those. Some of you might be thinking, number bond, Mrs. Garris, you're not speaking my language. And I hope that either way, you all know what I'm talking about by the end of this. Okay? So we want to be able to use a number bond to show that two parts make a whole. Okay? All right. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to get your whiteboard. Okay? Get your whiteboard. And on your whiteboard, what we're going to do is we're going to draw a number bond. Okay? And number bonds look all sorts of different ways. And we're going to use them all different ways too. Okay? But most of the time, our number bond, it may be a circle, it might be a square, it really doesn't matter. Okay? I'm going to do circles, they're easier for me. So I'm going to draw a circle at the top. This is going to be my whole. Okay? I'm going to draw a line going out of my circle at the bottom and another line going out of my circle at the bottom. You go ahead and do it on your whiteboard, a big circle with two, almost like they're little legs coming out of them. 1, 2, and it needs to look like mine right now, okay? And then this is our whole up here at the top. Now we're going to have two parts. So another circle on each of my legs. It could also be a square, okay? In your workbook today, it's going to be squares, but it's okay. As long as we see that this nice hole at the top is our whole number, and we have two parts, okay? One part, two part. And today we want to know that two parts make one whole, okay? We're going to work on that. Now, once you have your number bond drawn, I want you to grab your counters, okay? And why don't you grab your counters and set them down aside on the side of you somewhere, and you can watch me first. I'd like if you just watched me, and then we'll do some together, okay? So I have, let's see, we can count how many counters I have. Go ahead and count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to scooch them over just a little bit. There we go. 6 and 7. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 counters here. Okay, Now, right now, all of them are red, but watch. I'm going to make a couple of them yellow. Ooh, okay. Now I have some counters that are red and some counters that are yellow. If I'm looking at my counters right now and I want to fill in my number bond, here's what I'm going to say to myself. I'm going to think, I could find my whole number by counting them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7. That is my whole. Now, I see some that are red. Part of them are red and part of them are yellow. The red part I see is the number 5. And the yellow part I see is 1, 2 yellow. So my parts are 5 and 2. And if I have 5 red and 2 yellow, all together I have 7. That's my whole. Okay, that's my whole number. Good. Let's see what other numbers might be hiding in 7. Okay, so on your board, I want you to erase our parts. Okay, and you can keep 7 as the whole. I'm going to keep my 7 chips right now. And I'm just going to make another change. Let's see who else is hiding in 7. If I make a couple more of these yellow, I now see 2 different parts. I see red, my red part. It's 3. I see 3 red. Go ahead and fill in your number bond with me. And my other part is going to be the yellow ones. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. 4 yellow ones. Now I got to make sure, do my 2 parts make my whole? If I have 3 and 4, does that make 7? Let's double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I still have 7. That's great. Awesome. All right, let's try another one together. I'm going to erase all my numbers and see how I'm not erasing my whole number bond. I want it to stay there because I'm going to be using it a lot today. Okay. Let's see here. Why don't you get your counters? And if you noticed, I put my counters in rows of 5. Then they're super neat and super easy to count. Why don't you put out some counters with me, okay? Let's make them all red right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 5, so I'm going to start a new row. 6, 7, and 8. 8. We already know part of our number bond. What part of our number bond do we know? Yes, we know the whole part all together here. In our number bond, we know there are 8. We already counted them out. We can double check if we need to. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, I have 8 counters for sure. Okay, boys and girls. I want you to make one of your parts 5. So I've been doing this part as my red. I could put an R for red and a Y for yellow if I want. I've been doing this part red. So I want 5 red and some more yellow. I don't know how many yet. Let's find out. So if I leave these 5 red, because I want 5 of them to be red, that means all of these ones need to be yellow. So go ahead and flip all the other ones over to yellow. If I have 5 and I need some more to make 8, some more is, count with me, 1, 2, 3. 5 and 3 make 8. Very good job. All right. So if 5 and 3 make 8, ready for a little challenge? What would happen if I did that? Can you put in your number bond what you would write for your parts now that I've flipped over another chip? Go ahead and give it a try. If we have red in this part and yellow in this part, what would our parts be now? Okay, so if I have my red part, 1, 2, 3, 4 red, and 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow. Do 4 and 4 make 8? Well, maybe, but let's make sure. 4 and 4. So here's my 4 and my 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, they make 8. That means we did it correctly. Nice job, boys and girls. Okay, now I'm going to take my chips and I'm going to set them off to the side. And I can erase my board and put it away. I'm going to leave mine out because it's a nice work surface for me right now. And let's get our math book out, okay? And we're going to do a couple together, and you are going to practice the rest on your own, okay? We want, remember, topic A, make sure if it doesn't have the big A right here, it's not going to be the right book, okay? If I open my book that says topic A, I should see soccer balls, butterflies, strawberries, and some pencils. Okay, and right now I want you to grab your pencil. Here's my pencil. And I want you to put one big X. See this bottom part here with the hands? Will you put an X through that bottom part? And we're just going to look here at the top. Okay. Now the first one they've done partially for you. We're going to start up here at number 1. Our directions say, circle 5, then make a number bond. So how many are we going to circle? 5. Yes, look what they did. They circled 5 already. Then make a number bond. So, this is the 5 that they just circled, right? Now, I'm going to want to look at the soccer balls they didn't circle to show my other part. How many soccer balls are left? 1, 2, 3. So that is my other part. Now, remember our I can statement. We want to make sure that we can use a number bond to show that 2 parts make a whole number. If I put 5 and 3 together, what number will I get? Well, let's look. We had 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 and 3 make 8. Nice job. Okay. Number 2, go ahead and try it yourself. Your direction is to circle 5, then make a number bond. I'm going to give you a minute, and when you're done, I'll go over it so you can check. Okay, go ahead and try the butterflies. Circle 5, then make your number bond. Great work. All right, let's see. You can follow along and check your work as I go. So our first direction was to circle 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First thing I should have done was circled 5 of those butterflies. Now that's one of my parts. They already put that there for me. The 5 that I circled are here. I need my other part. What's left? Well, I only see one lonely butterfly here by herself. I'm going to put 1 as my other part. And if I put 5 and 1 more together, I get 6. So that should be what number 2 looks like. Awesome. I want you to leave number 4 or 3 and 4 alone right now. You will go back and do those on your own. We're going to do 1 together on the next page before you go ahead and practice on your own. So go ahead and turn the page where you see number 7. Okay, number 7. It says, make a number bond that shows 5 as one part. So in all of these number bonds, 5 is going to be one of your parts. So just like we did on this first page, see how 5 is one of the parts every single time? You're going to do the same thing here. So if it helps you to circle 5, we should just keep circling 5. It might make it super simple. So I see number 7. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at how they put their nice, neat 5 groups in rows. So 5 has to be one of my parts. Go ahead and do it with me. Circle 5 so you know 5 is a part. Then I have some more circles here left. I just see 1 by itself, so that's my other part. 5 and 1, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 1 makes 6, just like our last one. Great work. Let's do the last, or one more together. Number 8. We need to show 5 as one of the parts. So I'm going to find my 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can circle it. Then I see here's a part. And here's a part that I didn't circle. How many are here now? 2. So 2 is going to be my other part. Now I'm going to have a different whole number, I think, here. 5 and 2 more. Well, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 5 and 2 make 7. Okay, boys and girls. The rest, to make sure, is yours to do and practice on your own or with your grown-up. Okay? And then on Seesaw, you will see this assignment. You're going to do this exit ticket, we call it. It's going to show Mrs. Garris if you understood today or if you need some more practice. Okay, so you'll see this assignment on Seesaw. You'll get to do it on your iPad. If you really want to do it in your workbook too, you can. But you're going to have to show me this on Seesaw. So you'll use your stylus to write your answers in your number bond, and I can't wait to see. So you can go ahead, turn back to this first page because we have numbers 3 and 4 to finish. And then go ahead and practice finishing numbers 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay? And I will talk to you guys soon. Can't wait to see your number bonds and your parts of 5. Okay? Do your very best, and please, please let me know if you have any questions. See you soon.